What's up, guys? Back at it again with another semen retention video. If you're a man and you're into this stuff, hit subscribe, follow along, leave a comment, let me know where you're at. I'm recording this on what is technically day 66 for me, as I'm driving home for the holidays. But I will actually be posting this Sunday, which will be day 67 for me. So we're going to treat this like day 67, because I already have a video posting as I'm recording this right now. Gets a little tricky with each other. Here's an insight you guys are going to find valuable. Just give me a couple minutes here. You will get a lot of value out of this. Semen retention is only hard if you're not simultaneously doing hard things in your life. I'm going to say it again. You are perceiving semen retention as difficult, as hard, because you are not doing harder things, more difficult things in your life that require your energy. When I hear some of you guys talking about how difficult the semen retention is, I really have to wonder what your days look like. What you're doing with your days. What you're doing and accomplishing in life. What you're aiming for. Because I have to wonder if your days are just too empty, guys. The most dangerous part, in my experience, on semen retention is when you get bored. Boredom equals danger for semen retention. That's when your mind starts to wander. That's where your walls start to come down a little bit. And that line you drew in the sand, it doesn't look so much like a wall anymore. As much as like something a little wind can, scatter the sand. You're like, what line? Line? I don't know. It's fine. It's just a video. It's just a little edging, just a little, and bam. That's how it gets you. Boredom equals danger. When you aren't giving yourself a greater purpose on semen retention, you will chase pleasure. Men who lack purpose chase the pleasure. PMOing, all of it. So what's your purpose? And what's your why for why you're doing this? Because when it gets tough for me, I come back to my why. Why am I doing this? And I make my why so freaking strong, I stack that thing to be so tall that it casts a shadow on all the temptation, the lust, right? Yeah, of course it's still difficult when that, that lust comes up. But I have a why that overpowers it, that has more value than that short-term lust, okay? Now, I believe there's really four or five things that we as men can be putting our energy and our attention into, hard things that make semen retention, by comparison, feel easy. Okay? So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Take it or leave it. Give me a couple more minutes, guys. You're going to find value in this. Trust me. Number one, career, business. I own a record label, a music company. It is so much fun. We are in the process of rebranding and regrowing this thing and changing our strategies going into the new year to scale better. And there are so many moving pieces with our team and being an entrepreneur and all of this stuff. So all day long, I wake up and my mind is on that. I am taking this sexual energy of day 67 on my semen retention streak, and I'm moving that energy up into mental energy, and I'm spending my mental energy on my company, on calls, on strategies, on solving new problems and finding new solutions coming up, and marketing and emails and contacts and calls and client stuff and accounting stuff and payouts, like you name it, there's a lot going on. That is where my energy is being spent, and that takes up a lot of it. So semen retention, guys, it gets the back burner. I still do it, I'm still doing it, but my focus, it gets the back burner. I'm not thinking about semen retention all day. I got shit to do. Number 2, this is the one everybody should be doing, working out. I did this for about 3.5 weeks when I was getting started before I switched to the next one that I'll talk about. But this is the lowest hanging fruit, guys. Take your sexual energy. Is that an elk? I think that is an elk in that guy, like a reindeer in that guy's. I thought it was a cow, but no, that sucker was like Rudolph back there. Huh. I can only see the horns, no red nose. Working out is the lowest hanging fruit, guys. Literally take this sexual energy, this sexual aggression, this lust, this desire, this passion, put it into working out. Transmute this into physical effort. Working out, guys, it gets so much more fun on semen retention. You can work out way harder, way more consistently. You can basically do the same workout almost every day, back to back to back. You'll keep hitting PRs, you'll keep putting on muscle, you'll keep dropping fat, and you will feel incredible. And the funny thing is, it kind of like adds to your attraction, because who doesn't like being around fit people, right? Women like fit, attractive men, you know? It adds to the attraction. So simple. Now, after 3.5 weeks, I actually hit pause. I pumped the brakes on working out because I decided the next level that my body was needing was taking this sexual energy and moving it into fasting and detox, because there's some underlying stuff that I've been wanting to address deeper. That's where I currently am right now. So with this, you know, I'll tell you what, guys, 5-day dry fast, no food or water, doing that for 2 days, doing that for 1 day. 5 days is crazy. 10-day water fast. You start doing 5 days no food, no water, and like figuring this stuff out and letting your body heal, you literally will not be thinking about semen retention. It is so far on the back burner, it's basically been knocked off the stove. It's just not there. That's what I realized. Huge spiritual benefits, emotional benefits of all this stuff coming up. That was a big thing. The emotional healing that was coming up, especially during these fasts that I was doing. Man, it was a lot to handle, and because of that, I was pouring all of this energy, all this semen retention energy into that. That's where my focus, that's where my energy was going. That's the third thing. You know, with the whole fasting thing, we could probably put diet in there as well, potentially. Or you could mix that in with working out, but just eating cleaner. Like, guys, it's not that really takes mental power, though, but that's a good thing to add in. Fourth thing, meditation, spirituality. Taking this energy and learning to meditate. Guys, learning to actually connect with God, your creator. I don't care what term or phrase you want to use for him. The universe, God, Holy Spirit, you know, source, oneness, 0 point, quantum, whatever, quantum field, your higher self, use them all. Just connect to God. Semen retention raises your frequency naturally, and it starts bringing up a lot of shit that no longer vibrates at this higher frequency. So you have to work through it and release it. Meditation has been an absolute cheat code for me. I do Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations morning and night when I can. He literally teaches you how to take this energy and move it up your energy centers, up your spine, into these different energy centers, so that it's not down there wanting to release. You can literally learn how to do it with your attention, your focus, with breath work, with intention, it's pretty wild, but it's a real thing. So that is another thing. That's a thing that, quite honestly, if you haven't meditated before, that is a hard thing. Because now you're taking control of your thoughts. You're trying to be conscious of your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions. It's exhausting. I'm not going to lie. It takes effort. It takes energy. But that's the whole point. You have the energy now to give. Why not transmute that into something hard that makes semen retention less hard? Now, you could literally just pick one of these things. Just one. Go all in on it. And it will make semen retention feel vastly easier. Yeah? Or you could do what I'm doing and kind of just pick all of them, minus the working out a little bit right now. Letting my body still heal before I get back into that. Still wanting to focus on like parasite cleanses and fasting and some of this other stuff. But do what I'm doing. Pick one of each, Stack up career, working out, fasting, diet changes, spiritual work, emotional work. Throw all of that together. Guys, you're not going to be thinking about semen retention. You don't have time for that. It might pop up here and there, but you'll be infinitely, better off being able to brush that off and keep going with your purpose. One more that we could throw in there, now that I think, for like maybe the number 5, is education, learning, bettering yourself, reading books, building skill sets. Maybe it's career-based, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's, just wanting to read Atomic Habits or, How to Win Friends, Influence People, right? Like these types of books that make you a better man. There's so many. 40 Laws of Power. You get in hypnosis. You can start learning about all this stuff. Like I have a pile of books on my table that I'm trying to get to. I'm going through the Seeing Gospel of Peace. I read the Phoenix Protocol, which is all about dry fasting. Like it's endless. And when I'm doing this, guys, my mind is not on semen retention. It's not on women. It's not on lust. It's learning and feeling like I'm building a better version of myself. And when you stack that with your career, your business, working out, fasting, prayer, meditation, spiritual stuff, throw in, higher learning, stuff like this, guys, you do not have time to be thinking, I want to jack off. I could really jack off. I should go watch something. Like, sure, those thoughts are going to try to pop in, but you have so much to do, you have to prioritize the other stuff, and it gets to the back burner, and eventually it falls off the stove. Which is a good analogy. So if you're going to tell me semen retention is too hard, I'm going to question if you're doing any hard shit in life. If you've got a 9 to 5, great. What are you doing from 5 till 10, till bedtime? You got another 5 hours to figure some shit out. Figure out your purpose. Semen retention helps reveal your purchase. It is a purpose. Your purchase. It helps reveal your value. It builds more value. If you want to look at it like that, but it will help you build your purpose and help you find your purpose, and then it's your job to fill your days with things aiming you towards your purpose. Here's another one. Here's a 6th one. I'm out here making YouTube videos about semen retention. Guys, I wasn't planning on doing this, but it started working. I got excited about this. I started watching other men making these videos, and I thought, holy crap, there's so much value here. My life is changing. I need to share this information back with the world, back with other men, you guys. So that's what I'm doing. So guess what? Sometimes I sit down here and I talk for 40 minutes with you guys. On average, probably 25, 30 minutes. And then I have to go back, I have to go to my computer, I have to transfer the thing over, I have to upload it for like another 30, 40 minutes, make the post. Guys, that's like an hour and a half a day. I can't be thinking about semen retention and how difficult it is and all that stuff. Like,
take exit 116 on the right onto US 50 towards Salem.
it gets to the back burner. I have a purpose that's better than that. And also, this type of purpose has, it comes with accountability, because I'm telling you guys my streaks as I continue to go up and up and up, I'm accountable to you. Start a YouTube channel, guys. Share your journey. Why am I any better than you? Why am I any more, not gifted, ordained, like a pastor? Like, why am I more empowered or ordained to do this, than you are, per se? I'll tell you one thing, I'm on day 67 of my semen retention. So I am empowered. I'm channeling all this power into consistency every day and showing up. But that's the whole point. I'm channeling the energy. So I don't have to release it. I'm using it.
1,000 feet, turn left onto West Main Street.
To create value. I think you guys realize how incredible this whole self-driving mode is with these Teslas. It's so nice to be able to just sit here and talk with you guys. And it is literally bringing me to the gas station to go charge. Beautiful.
Now turn left onto West Main Street.
Just watch the wheel on this turn. I'll take my hand off. You guys can see it's pretty cool. That's it, guys. That is my little rant here. You just need to be doing harder shit. Listen, video games, if it's not your career or your business, if you're not a video game influencer making money off that, that's not a purpose. Maybe occasionally here to like hop on with the boys and like get a little camaraderie going. Maybe you do that for a little bit, but don't make that your purpose. That's another dopamine hit. That's another pleasure hit. Check this out. No hands. Pretty cool. Where is this gas station? Over this charging station.
In 500 feet, turn left.
I will say taking a 10-hour road trip and then realizing I do have to sit and let my car charge is a little
now
bit
turn left.
of a bummer. But it appears that I am in a Subway parking lot. So maybe I'll go get a sub or something. I don't love Subway, but
now you have arrived at your destination.
I'm gonna need the bathroom. Anyways, let's see if it parks me. Usually it would reverse. Yeah. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Go do some hard shit. Right? We're trying to fix our dopamine, our pleasure centers, guys. So like, again, I'm trying to train myself to get dopamine hits, which is working from YouTube videos about other men talking about semen retention, which is kind of happening right now. Get creative with it, but we're trying to get away from that stuff. We're trying to rewire our brain to want these hits, like these pleasure hits, all of this stuff. So do hard shit, guys. Watch this again, the beginning, go through that list of stuff that I said, figure out if there is something in there that you can invest your energy in. If semen retention right now is too hard for you, if you find yourself with too much time, you're bored, and when you're bored, your mind wanders, you go back to PMOing, and lo and behold, you release and you got to start over. You just got to be thinking about this stuff. And one more thing that's kind of like reading, right, and up-leveling your skills, follow and subscribe to channels like mine, guys. I'm on here daily trying to motivate and inspire you guys to push through and keep going harder, going longer on this, that you can do it. I'm sharing my experience so that hopefully you benefit from it. So if I were you, I would be following all of the guys making semen retention content. I probably follow 30 or 40 of them, and I watch everything that comes out so that I can keep up to date and be motivated. Because I'm going to be like, man, I'm not going to be a little bitch out here that's going to lose it now if they're still going. You feel me? So there you have it, day 67. Do hard shit, guys. It gets easier. Peace and love.